How concerned are you seeing this increasing, whether it's deliberate speech-making or leaked communications from US generals and former generals and other military types to say it's not a hypothetical, this war with China, it's more and more real by the hour, including today, it was a leaked internal memo, General Michael Minihan, he runs Air Mobility Command, he says, and I'll quote, "I hope I'm wrong, my gut tells me we will fight in 2025.
Always concerning. I think that the temperature right now in global affairs and kinetic conflict is increased in general, and as China's aggression increases, that is a concern. And I don't think it's lost on most people that the Western sphere has kind of been asleep at the wheel as it relates to China over the last 30 years, from the moment they were admitted into the WTO under the Clinton administration up through now immigration policy, financial, tech, and everything. If you don't do anything with that, and then you lead up to this position where they're very powerful and adversarial, and then you look at Taiwan on the chessboard. That said, the counter side of it is officially the U.S. does have the one China policy. The appetite for a conflict is very, very low with the public, so that's the other side of it. The last quick point I'd make, Peta, is whenever something is leaked, it's deliberate. And so if they leaked it, who benefits is always the question to ask, and it could be something as tactical as they want more budget, defense contractors want more to it, and fighting between the Army and the Navy. It could be something like that as well.
She's not wrong with that political analysis. There's probably
they want Taiwan to lift their game and remilitarise.
How much does it concern you?
Well, I'm worried about the Putin barring inspectors coming in to inspect the freely agreed START talks. But
this is nuclear.
This is nuclear. This is a sign that the head of the weird state Duma that they have over there, and Medvedev's statements altogether, that they're losing on the battlefield, so they have to raise the stakes nuclear-wise. They're very alarmed about
in order to beat Ukraine.
Yeah, because they're not. They see a loss conventionally, and it would be humiliating for Putin and co to lose all of Kherson and Crimea as well, to what looks like 300 tanks coming from all over Europe that will form 2 Ukrainian tank divisions. So they're trying to raise the risk and deter us. They haven't done anything weird so far. The American intelligence has been very good, and they haven't noticed any weird changes in the Soviet strategic forces. So let's keep calm. Let's help arming the Ukrainians for the democratic fight within Ukraine. And the Russians have to be reassured that Russia is inviolable. No one's talking about invading them.